All right, yeah. How many builds have you guys made on NBA 2K24? Are you guys embarrassed by the amount of builds you've made or embarrassed by the amount of money you spent already on 2K? I mean, we're not even halfway through the cycle yet. Or do you guys feel like you create new builds just to either enhance the experience or play 2K from a different perspective? It gives you a new look on the game. In today's video, we're gonna let the 2K community sound off and explain why they create builds on 2K. And for most of us, one build, it just ain't good enough. It just doesn't cut it. We finna get into all the details. Y'all be sure to drop a like and drop a sub if you can. You guys can help us get one step closer to 100K, a huge goal for us here on the channel. So go ahead and drop that sub. I would like to reference this tweet from the good homie AllCity Big Heck, and he pretty much started this whole thing. He said, question for the 2K fam. How many builds have you paid for in 2K24? And do you feel that creating new builds improves your gaming experience? Do you guys create builds in an attempt to increase your fun? And does the game just get boring playing on the same build? Share your thoughts, man. It's really important. Let's see what the 2K community has to say about this, because I know a lot of you guys watching, you're not gonna believe how many builds people actually make on 2K, how much money people spend on 2K. And before we get into how many builds players in the 2K community have made, I just want to help put this into context. The opinion of gamers outside of sports gaming feel that we're just idiots because we continue to fall victim to the predatory ways of sports gaming publishers, where other developers could only wish to generate as many microtransactions as sports gamers provide their sports gaming publishers. And the reason why there's an issue for gamers outside of sports gaming is because they worry that the success of sports gaming publishers such as 2K, those microtransactions and ways of business will eventually trickle down to their favorite games, inevitably forcing other gaming publishers to practice this same formula to success, which in turn will prioritize making money over gameplay development. With that context in mind, let's see how many builds you guys made. Gilly says he lost count, over 20 builds. I enjoy grinding new builds, optimizing older builds, playing new playstyles, etc. Is it worth the money? No. Is 2K the company we should reward with our wallets? No again. We'll continue to scroll down here. The homie Video Game Take said, pay for one. I bought a 750K VC pack at the beginning of the year, and I haven't bought any more since 3 builds about to go on 4. So that's pretty dope. As we continue to scroll down, we see Michael here has over 25 builds, and he plays on every single one. That's just insane. 25 builds halfway through the year. Imagine how many builds he's actually going to end up with. Move Solo has made 39 builds between 2 accounts. Around 3K spent on VC already. We're not even halfway through the year. Hopefully you guys are seeing that there's an actual bigger issue here. If folks are spending $3,000 not even halfway through the year, that's just scary. The good homie Black Cobra, he made 7 builds and is giving me a different experience, he says. He goes on to say, I don't know if it's better or worse. The builds, they're just different. It gives them a different look on 2K. Tire Drum 2K said, I'm out of my mind and have 10 builds. Unfortunately, new builds make the game completely new and exciting for me, but I'm done now. That seems to be everybody's excuse. For everybody that makes a lot of builds, they're always done on the last build that they have made. That is until 2K drops an update, drops an animation, or drops a patch that pretty much changes the game. And there you go, you're on the search for a new build again. El Presidente says, yes and yes. Not gonna answer the first question. Yes, because I'm embarrassed. Let's continue to scroll down and see what other folks had to say. All 10 of my slots are 85 or higher. This is from China. I've deleted 85 overall or higher builds just to make new ones, as 2K gives you 10 slots to work with. For a lot of us, it may be difficult to understand why there'd only be 10 slots and then you'll have to delete a build just to create a new one. Well, that works in 2K's favor, because if you so happen to just want to slightly, like a lot of people in the 2K community, they will drop $100 just to make a build slightly different to keep up with the times or keep up with the patches. And as we see here with 7 Sins, he says, I have 12 builds, spent $800 this year between the game and VCs, but making new builds is always fun. I get them to 95 with all max badges and get bored and make a new playstyle with builds. 2K is smart and doesn't have do-it-all builds, so you have to make new ones to do different things. And although 7 Sins may be speaking facts here, it's just crazy how we're so willing to give over over our wallets. Not even halfway through the year, we're somewhat guinea pigs on the current iteration of 2K24 because it's constantly evolving and going through changes, and this seems to be the norm for 2K games. There's never like a stabilization moment where the game is completely stable and this is what the 2K players are going to have. It's always going to be something new, persuading or encouraging you guys to create new builds. This response from Ragu says, pay for zero, and in my opinion, making new builds does improve the experience because there's so many different types of builds you can make due to how intricate the builder is, and I actually like the builder as well. But all too often I see players out there becoming jacks of all trades and masters of none. Maybe we're just creating builds prematurely, and considering we're not even halfway through the year, why is the one build that you made no longer any fun? Have you guys ever thought about that for a second? Is it possible that this is all part of 2K's design, or are we just stuck in gluttony and we want as much as we can get at whatever price we can get it at? Now let's take a look at this post from Scott Dogs where he says, and yes, but changing the builder every year in patches and not putting out any builder tutorials really F two of my builds. I tried to make a Jokic build and found out it's basically impossible. You either a spot up rebounder or a rim protector post scorer. Like I had said a second ago, is it possible that this is all done by design? NL Sniper said he's made 8 builds. Making builds is the only way to keep the game fresh. So in other words, the 2K development team is not good at keeping the game fresh, but the player base finds ways to hand over their wallet just to have a fresh experience on 2K. And the same goes with Sam, where he says probably 12 or 13 builds right now, and improve it? No, but keep the game enjoyable enough to keep playing? Yes. It seems like a lot of people, a lot of players in the 2K community have an invested interest on keeping the game fresh, and it's through their efforts alone, through their efforts and through the money in their wallet that helps to keep the game fresh. It's not 2K development that creates a game that can last the entire annual cycle for players. So are we saying that you have to spend at the very least $500 just to have a fresh experience on 2K24? That's absolute insanity, y'all. Fun and entertainment, surely it's subjective, and I know a lot of you guys are thinking, well, it's the only thing I do. I don't have any other vices, so I might as well spend my money on this. Where's the harm in that? Well, I just want to offer a little food for thought, because the more that we encourage a company like 2K to continue to develop and release a game that's not fully fleshed out, that's not fully complete, and then we continue to give them money, we're only encouraging this type of behavior, and the eventuality is it's going to trickle down to all of gaming. And now your kids' games, they're going to be engrossed in microtransactions, that trickle-down effect where all companies end up following suit, following the path to success. And I know a lot of you guys are like, man, I don't care nothing about that. I'm just trying to have fun. Well, I just want to add, we never thought we'd be at this moment where folks are spending $2,000 in an annual cycle to play 2K. We never thought this day would come when we're already here. And it got here without us even knowing it. So just take a second and think, how much money are you guys actually willing to pay to have fun? Because the way it's looking right now, at the very least, each player that gets on 2K is going to have to spend at least a rack just to enjoy the game. And to me, that's just absolutely insane, considering 2K is released every single year. Rinse and repeat, follow the same process, they dig in your pockets. It's not my intention to discourage anybody from finding ways to create fun on 2K, but spending that type of money is just ain't it, and it has some long-term ramifications that I don't want to see infiltrate the gaming industry. I will be going live a little later on today to talk some more about this stuff. Y'all be sure to tune in. Y'all be sure to keep it locked. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join our Discord. We'd love to have you. The link for Discord will be in the description below. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and y'all be sure to keep it locked right here at AllCity Live TV, because we got a bunch more NBA 2K24 news, information, and updates coming your way. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.